Greetings, fellow cyberdogs and fellow Minecrafters and fellow Mine Squatches all over the world. This is Delacaba once again with Delacaba Presents Let's Play Minecraft 1.7.10, the Squatchcraft Server, where we are playing the Terrafirmacraft mod. And it is nighttime, and as I mentioned in my last episode, went out and did some cow hunting. You can see you're leaving a little bit of mess, but there is a whole bunch of oh, hey, wait a minute, that's Daysite. Alright, so anyway, as you can see, I've left some tools, I've left some beef, I've also left a little bit of a mess, but I need to get going. It is nighttime. This is not going to be fun. Trust me on that. But we're gonna munch a little beef here. Drink our water, because the best place to store your water is inside yourself. And we're going to outmaneuver this zombie, and we're going to head straight across the plains, due south to cross the water. And this is going to be an interesting run, because we are going through the most hostile of hostile territory. The spider's going to jump us. And this spider's going to move to intercept, but I'm not worried about all that because we are on our way to water. And once we're in water, we are safe. In we go. We're not even going to bother to swim. We're just going to sink down beyond their reach and then stay underwater till we're out of fair ways from shore. And now we'll surface. Oh, there we go. Right at the last moment. But the easiest way to outrun these fools was just to get in the water real quick and outrun them. Alright. Let's head over to the shore here. And tell if that's just grass or if those are berry bushes. If they're berry bushes, they would be a very valuable resource. But I don't think so. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe they are. There's definitely some thatch over here. But I think those may indeed be berry bushes. Right there. And that would be worth the hassle. The sun's coming up. I think we will pull out the old mace. We'll give the light just a moment, and then we're going to see if we can go over and we can bash this skelly and collect. Yes, they are indeed berry bushes. All right, well, let's get out our knife. I was taking these willow saplings, but I will sacrifice the willow saplings for berries any day. Berries are an ongoing food source. Snowberries, huh? Alright. Let's just make sure we didn't leave any, like, actual berries that we can eat hanging out here. No? Okay. Snowberries. That must be what those are. Snowberries. That's new for me. Familiar with the idea of the plant, but have not encountered them here in the game prior. Snowberry. Snowberry. Oh, no, you're not snowberries. What are you? You are elderberry. Alright, well, there you go. What more can you ask for? Some elderberry bushes to plant in our new location. Oh, I really want to take these willows. What should I toss? I hate to toss anything, but what should we toss? Let's toss the bones. I hate to do it. Oh, we're gonna do it. There will always be more skelly bones. Always, always. But elderberry bushes and willow trees, we can't be sure. We have no idea what we're gonna find once we leave the tip of the land here. We are headed south into the true unknown. Look at there. Natural hot springs, guys. You know what that is. That's rapid healing. Too bad you can't take it in a jug. Here we go, guys, into the great unknown. We have not been off the tip of this land. And away we go. What is that I'm seeing? Oh, that's okay, just oddness with the grass. It looked like how pumpkins are often arranged, but they were the wrong color, so. But there are pumpkins. Like I say, pumpkins growing a lot on this map, and making jack-o'-lanterns. The jack-o'-lanterns are weatherproof and long-term for light, and that's very valuable. Now, because I've got a full stack of 64 sticks, I'm not picking up any sticks here. Let's just get a look here. Chance to fill our water jug. Looks like the same kind of stone we had previously. Come on up here and take a look. Hello, pumpkins. We've already got some pumpkins, I do believe, on our person, and if not, I do want to leave those just because. Okay, so here we've got, okay, that's just an outcropping. Ah, here we have many cows and some horses, so this would be a good place to settle if there were trees around. Hi guys, how's it going? Cows. We've already got food, so we're not going to harass the cows, but that's a good thing to know where the nearest cows are. I'm not seeing any trees. No exposed doors. Excuse me. A little bit of a cold here. But just a moment here, we're going to pull up the big map. Another hot springs. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. If I wasn't up to full health, we'd jump right in there. Okay, so here we are at some fairly sizable water. Let's pull up the big map and see what we got. We're at about 7 minutes here. Looks like this may actually all be part of the same basic continent, so we're just going to continue to travel south. Whoa, Nelly. Remember I was talking about the edge of these things sometimes collapse? Wow, that was a little scary. See what kind of stone we have here real quick. Dacite. Trying to remember, dacite is good for something, but I can't remember what. Oh, that's right. If we were to be able to break out a solid block of dacite, we would be able to use it as an anvil. Yes, that's what it is. That is what dacite is good for. So, let's keep on moving here. Yes, there you go. More pumpkins. See, there are lots and lots of pumpkins on the map here, and so, you know, when you saw how many pumpkins there were at spawn that were being used to make jack-o'-lanterns to light up spawn, you might have thought that was an awful lot of pumpkins, but there's patches like this everywhere, which is really awesome because it's, you know, it's saving us a lot of really unpleasant, scary times having that much light. Ooh, you're a big one. Anything interesting going on down there? No, not really. And more cows, that's good. Still the same kind of stone. I'm just going to keep on traveling south. Many good cows here. So it looks like the route traveling south directly from the outpost is a good way to find yourself cows, to ensure that you have pumpkins for light. Like I say, if it wasn't for the fact that we're kind of moving with a purpose here, we'd take the time to collect some of these pumpkins and stuff, but since we're not settling in this area, we're going to leave them for future explorers. We're going to continue to travel south. I am looking for some very particular things. I am looking for kaolinite, I am looking for graphite, I am looking for salt, I am looking for pheasants, I am looking for deer, I am looking for chickens. And so we're watching for changes in the basic strata of the stones. Ah, looky there. So this is how you know when, generally, when fresh water is good, there will be cattails in it. So we're going to eat. And even though our thirst is only down a little bit, take the time to drink and fill. Like I say, best place to store water is inside yourself. I have not been seeing any further thatch. Of course, we're in the heart of winter now. Oh, look. Look. Black horses. Black horses. Hello, black horses. Oh, look what I see right up there. Is that cinnabar? Is that dacite? Is that... Or not dacite, what I'm talking about. Let's go see what this is we got up here. We have some sort of raw ore up here. Hold up, what? That is pure uncut native copper, guys. Now it's time to make the sacrifice. Sorry, Dor, but you gotta go. This is good here. Pure copper. Pure copper. I didn't know we could find large clusters of native copper like this. See if there's any more sticking out, showing anywhere. We're lucky that it's exposed on the side and not just on the surface. But this right here, guys, this is super valuable. Because with this, we're going to be able to make copper tools just as soon as we've got clay to work with. Alright. Native copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the map. And I'm just going to mark that. That is very important for our future travelers. Yep, you are a true black horse too. You're that blue black. You're not that phony black. Alright, let's keep going. Keep our eyes peeled for exposed minerals. I was hoping that was the kaolinite we're looking for, because we need kaolinite and graphite for fire brick, and then we can make a crucible. And more horses out this way. Lots of horses out this way. That's good. I'm hoping to hit some biomes I've never been in before. Hello, moo moo cows. How are you? Lots of cows. And there we go. Lots of cattails. So there's snowberry bushes. This is a good little spot here, actually. You got your freshwater source. You got snowberry bushes. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's good to just kind of expand an oasis. And that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to plant these snowberries and these elderberries right here. I am going to also plant some willow saplings. Because since there's native copper near here, and fresh water, and berries, might as well do what we can to kind of expand this little oasis along this river here. And should we come back through, we will have a lovely spot to hold up. Back to you. There we go. And a lovely oasis for the future. Let's look at the map here, just so we know where that is. There we go. Alright, well, let's keep traveling south. I'm enjoying it. I don't know about you guys. We've got about 5 minutes left in this recording period, so that's cool. Native copper, horses, berry bushes, and now some trees. And cows nearby. So this would be just an excellent area to settle in. Alright, I better get my sword up. Put my knife back here. And, oh, there it is. I was going to say, I can't have gotten through all that food already. Eat while I can. Oh, look at that, guys. We're coming into fresh territory that the winter hasn't hit yet. If we move fast, we could get some good stuff out of here. and get my knife up. If we move fast, we could come up with some good stuff out of here, because like this here, just butt tons of thatch. If you get to an area that nobody has been in the chunk yet, it will not yet be in winter, and you can take advantage of that to get a lot of resources. Yeah, thatch. I'm hoping actually for some plants and stuff, but we're gonna have to get moving here in just a moment, because the mobs, they are coming. Just gonna run this snow line, picking up thatch as I go. Alright, gonna have to fight this guy. XP, thank you. Let's go. I'm hoping we will run into some plants, some food. Something we haven't run into before that we can bring home and add to our collection in the garden. And that's what this is all about, this night travel. You use your movement and tactics and do your best. We're back into the snow again. It could really be worth running this temperate belt just to see what we find, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going south. South is our focus right now. But a nice, pristine, fresh territory that you can tell by all the cattails. They haven't been knocked out by the cold weather yet. It's too bad there's no way to gather them. I don't think there's any way to gather them. See? Yeah, crumbling. Okay, did I cut it or did I gather it? Apparently I just cut it, but I didn't gather it. I was hoping that cattails would provide food, their roots would provide food. No? Okay, so that broke the block it was on, but it's not breaking the cattail. Okay. I was just curious. Alright, let's get back to combat mode here. Let's get our run on. More horses there. Wow, there are so many horses and cows down here, guys. So many horses and cows. Looks like the same basic kind of stone still. Alright, keep traveling south. We're gonna find something. You never know, we might make it out of winter, and if we make it out of winter, we can find all kinds of interesting crops that we have not encountered. Be nice to find some squash. I haven't encountered any squash yet. Be nice to find a big bunch of jute. That would be great. Cut a whole bunch of jute and bring that back to town. But so far, winter is still with us. And I can tell the cold's starting to get in my bones. I'm moving a little slower in the snow. Don't have as much hippity-hoppity, you know. But this is some interesting looking grass. Nope, I was hoping there might be clay under there for a moment. Alright. Big old chasm we got to get around. Big old chasm we got to get around. Find a little mellower way down than that, I think. Alright. Patch side of the skelly. Get back heading south. Hopefully we'll come into a green belt. Look at that though. That right there is bismuthite, which is native bismuth. And right now, yeah, I'm gonna dump that thatch. You need to just go someplace else, fool. Get that XP. Oh, but I hate to, forget the bismuth. I need the thatch. I need the thatch. With bismuth, we can make bismuth bronze, but the thing is along with the bismuth, we need other stuff as well. So, oh, what's that? What's that? Who are you? Oh, it's just a little flower, huh? Hello, little flower. Oh, I was hoping that there was clay under there. And more cows. So one thing about it, you guys, if you travel south, there is lots of beef. Lots of beef. Speaking of beef, what did I do with my food? There it is. I have to take the time to eat here. Alright. What are we at here? We're at about 20 minutes. Well, I'm going to go a little bit farther here. Hoping we can bust out of this cold and get into a summer area. Now, this looks different here. I wonder what kind of stone we got here. Let's see. Gabbro. See, now, gabbro and dacite both are stones that you can make an anvil out of when appropriate. Now, are we headed into some trees here? Yes, good. We got trees. All right. That's good. That's the first thing I was looking for, because without trees, we can't get very far. Oh, are these white cedar? If these are white cedar, you must know that I consider white cedar to be a good omen. Yep, I believe that's white cedar. Right there. Remember the white cedars that guard the entrance to the town? Yeah. Oh, no, wrong kind of flower. I thought we had indicators of clay here. Look at all this white cedar. This is worth having. White cedar is worth having. I had to travel a long way to get those 2 little white cedar saplings that I planted. Oh, yeah. Wow. This is great here. Now, this is much more the kind of territory I was looking to expand into. New kinds of wood and that kind of stuff. That's fresh water down here. That's good. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, all right. You gonna follow me, huh? If you gotta spend winter, the forest might be the best place to do it. Aha! There we go, guys. See that? We got clay. Okay. We got clay, we got forest, we got white cedar. Let's mark that. That is the important thing we were waiting for. Clay. Now, even though I've got that marked under player deaths, that's good. What that does now is that gives us a settling point here down in this southern area. Go through these white cedar here and see if we can see what else might be around. What kind of stone we got here. See if it's that gabbro. Yep, that's the gabbro. That's good. Like I say, that can be used to create an anvil. Alright, so last thing for this episode here. Let's pull up the big map and look. We're coming down into a new land area There is definitely clay here. There's definitely a lot of wood. This is an area we could probably survive the winter in, considering that there are cows nearby, and like I say, we've got clay and stuff. So I am going to find the right place to get set up and start building a shelter for our new location here. I'm just making sure I'm getting the sticks. Getting myself a little open space here. Seeing if we got any more clay right in the general area here. But those yellow flowers, they grow on top of clay. See, so right here again. And apparently white cedar likes clay as well. Alright guys, well, get up here. And thank you for joining me, Delakaba, for Delakaba Presents Let's Play Minecraft 1.7.10, the Squatchcraft Server, where I have been traveling in an effort to find a new location to establish a new colony. We've just found clay and woods, and that is a very, very good thing to start with, and especially the white cedar. I'm a big fan of the white cedar. But alright guys, with clay and metals, we can get started and start growing. So I'm going to do a little more exploring here. I'm going to pick a spot for the new settlement, and we've marked this, and I will see you in the next episode. In the meanwhile, here's a high five. Weave. A steak in your face. All right, I'm out. Peace.